The Maruti Suzuki Swift has always been a symbol of style, performance, and practicality in the Indian automotive market. Now, in 2026, the all-new Swift is here, and it's not just a facelift, it's a significant leap forward. Whether you're a long-time Swift lover or someone considering a hatchback for the first time, this new gen model has a lot to offer. Let's take a closer look. First things first, design. The 2026 Swift sports a completely revamped exterior. It's still instantly recognizable as a Swift, but everything feels sharper, sleeker, and more mature. The front fascia is bolder, with slimmer LED headlights, a more aggressive grille, and new DRLs that give it a sportier stance. The sides are cleaner, with flush door handles for the rear doors this time, and the wheel arches are slightly flared to add more presence. At the back, the changes are subtle but impactful. The taillights have been redesigned with a more modern leather signature, and the bumper has a cleaner, more aerodynamic finish. It's all part of Suzuki's new global design language, and honestly, it works. The Swift no longer looks like just a fun city car, it's starting to carry a more premium vibe. Now let's talk about the heart of the matter, the engine. This 2026 Swift comes with a brand new 1.2 litre Z-Series petrol engine, which replaces the old K-Series unit. It's a 3-cylinder setup with mild hybrid assistance, and while that might sound like a step down in terms of cylinder count, Suzuki has tuned it really well. Power output is slightly lower on paper, around 82 horsepower, but real-world drivability has improved. The torque delivery is smooth and linear, and the mild hybrid tech adds a noticeable assist at low speeds, especially in stop-and-go traffic. Plus, it's more efficient. Maruti claims over 25 km/L under standard test conditions, and even in urban traffic, you're likely to get around 18 to 20 if you're light on the throttle. For transmission options, you get the usual 5-speed manual and an AMT. Unfortunately, no CVT or proper automatic yet, but the AMT has been refined. It's not sporty, but for everyday driving, it does the job well enough, especially when paired with the fuel-saving hybrid tech. Step inside, and you're greeted with a much improved cabin. Maruti has clearly taken customer feedback seriously. The dashboard now looks more cohesive and contemporary, with a floating 9-inch touchscreen that supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The UI is snappy, and the screen resolution is a big step up from previous models. The instrument cluster is semi-digital, with a clean, easy-to-read display in the center flanked by traditional dials. There's ambient lighting, improved seat cushioning, and finally a proper center armrest for the front row. Space-wise, the Swift is still a compact car, but smart packaging means you don't feel cramped. Real legroom is decent for average-sized adults, and the headroom has been slightly improved. The boot is around 270 litres, which is okay for the segment, and the rear seats split 60 hours 40 minutes for more flexibility. Safety has also been taken more seriously in the 2026 Swift. You now get 6 airbags as standard on the top variants, along with ABS, EBD, hill hold assist, electronic stability control, and ISOFIX mounts. It's still not at the top of the game in terms of crash test ratings, but it's definitely a more reassuring package than before. The driving experience has always been the Swift's strong point, and I'm happy to report that it hasn't lost that charm. The new chassis is stiffer, which means better handling and less body roll. The steering is light at city speeds but weighs up decently on highways. It's not a corner carver, but it's fun enough to drive while still being easy for daily commutes. Suspension setup is tuned for comfort, and it absorbs most road imperfections quite well. Ground clearance is also adequate for Indian roads, so speed breakers and potholes are not a problem. NVH levels have been improved too. The 3-cylinder engine is surprisingly quiet at idle, and road noise has been reduced compared to the older model. As for features, Maruti has packed in quite a bit: keyless entry, push-button start, automatic climate control, cruise control, rear camera with parking sensors, and even connected car tech with remote start, geofencing, and live tracking. Still no sunroof, though, which might disappoint some buyers looking for that premium touch. Price-wise, the 2026 Swift starts at around 6.5 lakh rupees ex-showroom and goes up to just under 9 lakhs for the top-end variant. That puts it in the same ballpark as the high-end i-Grand i10 Nios, Tata Punch, and Renault Kija. Given the features, design updates, and hybrid efficiency, it makes a solid case for itself in this crowded segment. So, who should buy the new Swift? If you're someone who wants a stylish, efficient, and easy-to-drive car that's also fun when you need it to be, this is a great option. It's not trying to be an SUV, it's not pretending to be anything more than a great city hatchback, and that's what makes it so appealing. The Swift has matured in 2026. It's grown sleeker, smarter, and more efficient, while still holding on to the fun factor that made it a favorite in the first place. If you're in the market for a hatchback that delivers solid value with a touch of flair, the new Swift is definitely worth a test drive.